What's up, disciples? Hope all is well with you and your families during these crazy times. I'm just fine. I'm surviving the times and trying to produce good content for my disciples. Let's get into the video. As the title states, how I think Marvel should handle the mantle of Black Panther in the upcoming Black Panther 2 film. In my opinion, the importance of this sequel is crucial to the development of Marvel during its Phase 4. Black Panther is the highest grossing and award-winning film year to date, and not to mention how Wakanda and the Black Panther has impacted the black culture. Now, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I thought it'd be in bad taste because our king had just passed away from colon cancer. This hit different for me because my mom passed away from cancer as well, and when faced with death, we sometimes examine our own mortality. Chadwick was only a few years older than myself. With the tragic passing of our beloved actor Chadwick Boseman, his real-life death has left a void in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because he was the Black Panther. And I believe that Black Panther will play a huge role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving forward. Now, you may ask yourself, how does this affect the MCU as a whole? Moving forward, as Marvel is entering Phase 4, the Black Panther is the mantle and not a character. There are many to have donned the mantle of the Black Panther, and there are many directions that Marvel Studios can take. One way I think that is, and that would be a good choice in my opinion, is that they simply just follow Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's comic universe solution, as the story has already been written. The big one is obvious. Shuri will take the mantle of Black Panther as well as title Queen of Wakanda, but not permanently. Over time, another worthy successor will become the Black Panther and take the mantle. It's not to say that Shuri wouldn't make a great Black Panther moving forward. In both the comics and the MCU, Shuri is highly intelligent, knowledgeable, and more than capable of being a leader and protector of Wakanda. But I believe this transition will be a temporary one, just as it was in the comic universe. According to the CU, T'Challa was hurt in a battle with Dr. Doom and was in a coma for a significant amount of time. Once he awakened, he had to recover from his injuries. In the meantime, Wakanda needed its king, or should I say, its queen. Shuri is then trained as the Black Panther, takes the mantle, and is officially passed to be Queen Shuri. In the MCU, they can use a part of the CU storyline, which a few changes to make sure the canon is being considered. One being the heart-shaped herb. The heart-shaped herb is the source that grants the Black Panther his or her superhuman acute senses, enhanced strength, speed, agility, stamina, durability, healing, and reflexes. As amazing as Shuri is, how can she become the Black Panther without it? I think this is how Chadwick, aka T'Challa, can help. T'Challa will make the ultimate sacrifice for Wakanda and for the mantle of Black Panther. This sacrifice will involve him being able to one, fix what Killmonger had started by burning the supply of the heart-shaped herb. Two, by him choosing to stay in the ancestral plane with his father T'Chaka and every other Black Panther to wear the mantle to aid his sister in the rebuilding of Wakanda. This way, we can say goodbye to King T'Challa, aka Chadwick Boseman, by him making the choice to stay. He will be able to help restore the heart-shaped herb to Wakanda, and Marvel Studios and the millions of fans across the world can send off Chadwick Boseman the right way. And he shall go down in history as the greatest king of Wakanda, and shall be remembered forever and always as the king. Which leads me to my next idea. In my opinion, the only way that T'Challa will indeed live forever and be remembered forever is with an heir, or more specifically, a son, and that would be a love child that he shares with Nakia. Yes, I said Nakia, not Storm. Keep in mind, folks, as we talk about this, we're considering what is canon and what is not canon. And since the X-Men or Storm have not been brought into the MCU, we can't entertain the thought of a possible relationship between T'Challa and Storm. But what is real canon and what actually matters right now is a relationship that is there. It's been there the whole time between Nakia and T'Challa. 5 years have passed since Thanos had snapped, with T'Challa and Shuri both being gone, leaving General of the King's Guard Okoye running Wakanda by herself. Where's Nakia? Now we all know that Nakia is a real patriot and loves her country and would do anything for it. And what makes no sense is there's no mention of her being dusted. And in the final battle, before Thanos snapped in an Infinity War, where is she? As I look across the battlefield, I can't place her anywhere. Even when Hulk unsnapped, and in Endgame, Thanos dusted were all restored. And pretty much everyone that was introduced or ever introduced in the MCU that was alive at the time on that timeline was there. Is it because we can't account for her, we assume that she was dusted? But what if? What if her absence is due to something bigger? Like her being at home taking care of the future king of Wakanda. So, where is she? What happened to Nakia during the 5-year period after the snap? Remember, and just keep this in mind, the world's mightiest heroes thought these actions from the snap could not be undone. So, I'm sure Nakia mourned T'Challa and celebrated when T'Challa came back. The last conversation that happened on screen between these two lovers, T'Challa asked Nakia to stay in Wakanda, and because of the way these two felt about each other, I have no doubt in my mind that she stayed. These two loved each other so much, and that's really all that matters, because despite time and distance, these two was actually able to come back together and create a union. And that leaves room for Marvel to be able to write a possible wedding, because Disney of course wants to promote the right type of images, and shortly after that, a pregnancy prior to the snap. So in honor of his father and the greatest king in Wakanda history, he will be named after T'Challa and will be the next king of Wakanda. So, what you think, disciples? I think this can work. Yeah, I really do. I really think this can work. Because one, it gives us a chance to say goodbye to Chadwick Boseman, aka King T'Challa, and also secures a way for both Shuri to be Queen of Wakanda for many years. 2, she will have the ability to train and guide her nephew to one day take the mantle of Black Panther and also be the king of Wakanda, which in my opinion would be a precious moment. I think that it could help us welcome the idea of a possible unknown name actor to enter the MCU and become the Black Panther. Also, that unknown actor would have the ability to go to the ancestral plane, seek guidance from his father T'Challa and his grandfather T'Chaka. And these are just some of my thoughts. This is some of the things that I ponder over when I was writing this video. And I think that Marvel is amazing. The Marvel Studios is amazing. They do an excellent job on whatever projects they take on, And I think this is a possible solution for moving forward, just in case, Marvel is listening, Marvel Studios is listening, aka Kevin Feige, if you're listening, I'm open to work as a consultant for Marvel Studios. But incidentally, disciples, if you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe, if you haven't done so already. Small channel, we're growing, and I very much appreciate the love that you give and the time that you take to actually sit there and listen to my videos. It's coming from an original place. I take a lot of time out to try to produce the best type of content for my listeners. And if you love the things that I love, then of course we have something in common, and I want to talk to you about them. I really appreciate you for watching, and take care. God bless, and rest in peace, King.